Okay, so these currencies you maintain whatever your operating currencies, and exchange rate types is your like a types purchase sales or import export or something. For whatever the types, you have to maintain your rates, EXT, some kind of type you use it.
Yeah, that I know. That I know. Correct. It's used in
Correct.
logistic. Yeah.
Yeah, it will be used also in logistics. Okay, so now your company setup. So this is how your local reporting one, reporting two. Reporting one and two are optional. If you want, you can use it, but otherwise you leave it. But any major global operating countries or sorry organization, they will use the reporting one and two. Hmm. Rate type. So for purchase, what is a PR, SLS, INT, external? Here it will convert while making if your purchase invoice, purchase order, or purchase related thing. It will take whatever your defined one. Here internal purpose,
What
INT.
is internal and external?
Whenever any internal transactions are there, INT internal is like a JV, or your transfer bank balances from one bank to another bank, or anything kind of JVs. JV is like a simple transfer balance from one of your account to another account.
So do we need
Distribution.
exchange rate there also?
Yeah, exactly. So if you suppose you are operating two banks, one bank is in INR, one other bank in USD. You wanted to transfer funds. So how you can transfer funds? That
How
is a
come it is internal actually? Because if it is like two different currency banks, it means they are from two different
co-
countries.
correct. Yeah, that will comes as a EXT type only, but yeah, that is another example. But you have a like a sales account in LN or some other different account, any could be account in any account. You wanted to transfer from funds from one account to another account. That will be internal, completely internal to your organization.
Yeah, but if there is no, like if we are not using different currency, then why we maintain the exchange rate then? INR to INR we
No,
don't need if it is
no,
internal.
there is a difference also. That currency, that account will be operated in different currency also. If suppose there is a scenario like from your operating, so ledger accounts you create in the system, they are not dependent on any of the currencies. So they can operate in any of the currencies. So you can transfer 100 INR or $100 or 100 euro between those two accounts
How do we transfer?
through some JV document. I will explain that after this setup. So this is when you are dealing internally without intervention of any external parties, like a supplier are not there, customers are not there, or any other third parties also not there. Then that will use your INT rate type. In general, 90% cases, all these rates will be used the same rate type. But you maintain PUR, SLS, and EXT. But even if you see in this currency rates, they are the same. Like whatever you see effective rate. Suppose this is 37 EXT. Maybe view by sort by base currency rate, exchange rate type. If you see AXT as 4.7, IND also 4.7, PUR also 4.7, SLS also 4.7.
But
Then
yeah, this is wrong because
and
purchase and sales rate of a currency is always different.
you cannot say right. They are operating globally. They wanted to maintain the same rate type, same rate, same currency rate, but the type
Uh,
could be different.
but
There's
generally, like if I say
the, the
in India, I will follow my RBI guidelines, or you can say custom rule. So when I go to the custom rule, they maintain two different currency rates, which we are
correct,
supposed to maintain same in
co-
the our
correct,
exchange rate also.
correct. Yes, but In the case of your company's trading company, you're not manufacturing anything. In that case, you have to gain based on the rate gains you will make, or rate losses also you can make sometimes. But InfoRLN
No,
mainly
but
use.
this is for the government also. It is not just for us, because this is the rule from the government side that you have to maintain two different rates. Because of that only they are getting benefit, because there is involvement of government also, and that's why they decide the exchange rate, two different exchange rates, which we have to follow. So how could they know that how much dollar you import and how much dollar you export? Based on that only they will say, okay, means this is our margin profit, whatever they do on the international market actually.
it's
Correct?
not it's not necessary. They that is an optional, you can use it. But the government is not deciding, like an authority to tell you need to use a purchase for this rate and sales for this rate. They cannot say anything. That is your internal wish. If you want to maintain different rates, you can maintain. If you want to maintain same rate, you can definitely maintain also. Government only comes into picture based on your value, $1,000 you are doing work. So for that, 24% is your VAT. So you need to pay 24% of that. They will ask for your transactions, but that is only for checking the VAT, or like whatever taxation, either GST or VAT. So that much tax you have to pay. But they are not the position like you need to make purchase as different, sales as different. That is not necessary for them. You can sell it for whatever the rate you want. But if you want to make a profit of it, you can make it. While selling, you maintain whatever the rate. While purchasing, you can maintain different rate type also. That you will maintain a you will make a profit out of it. But this is not like a single time purchase or single time sales. When there's like a manufacturing company, they regularly purchase. Like suppose you imagine your car manufacturing company, how many tires you procure in a day, how many kind of steerings or some kind of other material you procure. So there will be lot materials you procure. So you cannot make some kind of profit between this sales rate or purchase rate. That is not needed. But when you are operating, you need to use like a global rate, what is defined across the globe. So it's up to business scenario. You leave it whatever the company said. Like when they're definitely using some other ERPs, how they are monitoring, how they are making inter purchase sales, what are the rates they define, that we will directly import into LN and use the same. We cannot decide that. That is up to customer wish, how they wanted to maintain. But here is the facility. What is the rate times you use for the company? And this calendar is something like what is the time zone of this country or company. Maybe calendar, there you can define some kind of holidays or something. More into logistic, but time zone is also you need to maintain, because when you are booking hours, so which week or which period that can move forward, that will be decided. So now, okay, maybe I can start with the company's enterprise units. Is linking your logistic company to your financial company. So you are creating a purchase order, sales order, everything, service orders, in all everything in a logistic company only. You cannot create anything in a financial company. But but those financial transactions, for purchase order you need to create a invoice, sales order, sales invoice, service order, of course sales invoice, sales or service, any invoice, which is we call it as customer invoice or centralized invoice. So that has to be created in your respective financial company. But which financial company, how system can define or system can understand, that is through enterprise unit. So under each enterprise unit, you will see some set of purchase orders, purchase office, sales office, or any service department, or warehouse, or like a work centers, or accounting offices, or anything. So there could be a set of departments. Sales office, purchase office, service office is also service department. Work center is for manufacturing. Production department, yeah, accounting department, shipping office, project management office. In the simple cases, I explain sales office or purchase office. So these are the two things you use. Like one is sales order will be using your sales office. Purchase order will be using your purchase office. Its office is nothing but from that point you will be purchasing. From that point you will be selling. Like a showroom kind of thing. Sales office is like a sales showroom. Simple. You wanted to go, you wanted to sell, or you wanted to buy some car or some bike or some other product. What do? You go to showroom, you ask for the bike or car, and they will give you a sale order. Simple as that. So there the sales office is the complete correct location of the uh, showroom. Suppose suppose Hyderabad, or suppose in New Delhi, you are purchasing some vehicle, some new car. So the Hyderabad is your sales office, or Delhi is your sales office, right? So that Hyderabad or Delhi is comes under India. Your financial company will be India. So that will be
Okay.
decided by your enterprise unit. So you are trying to buy a new car in maybe in New York. New York is part of USA. So that you will be seeing a financial company as USA. Same like procuring. So from where that is a selling side, but a purchase side, like your company, your car manufacturing company wanted to see some materials. You for your car you need a tire. Tires are procured from somewhere like some India. Suppose you are procuring some other company, like for your car you need MRF tires or cello tires or something. So they are selling it in India. So you are purchasing in India, then that is your purchasing office, or financial company will be India. If you are purchasing in US somewhere in New York or somewhere, that your financial company will be US. Got my point? So in the purchase office, there will be a enterprise unit. Of course, enterprise unit more bigger than the purchase office or sales office. So it is something kind of group, or some kind of your operations where you will be performing, are kind of it's set of, suppose enterprise unit is set of your purchase offices or sales offices, service departments, or work centers, right? The set of groups we combinedly call it as a enterprise unit. Clear?
What is the hierarchy of this setup like, which will be defined at the top level as a grandparent and then child and then like this relation if I want to see in a chart? So
there is
first
no
we will
such a
define
hierarchy.
company.
High, okay, for company that level, yeah, anything you have to start with company creation. In that company creation only you need to define your local currency, reporting 1, reporting 2. After that, your company, you will be having to create enterprise units. So company means not only one single company, there will be company, logistic company, financial 1, 2, 3, 4.
And in enterprise unit, then we will define sites also.
Actually, I do not know. I did not work any time in sites, but yeah, sites could be after enterprise units.
Recording in progress.
This is the site. Let me check. If enterprise units are behind the sites or logistic company, I do not know.
Because in here we again see the departments. So
Yeah.
department you already
So
defined in enterprise unit.
so then I think after company it will come into sites. After sites it will be enterprise units.
Oh,
That is what now I understand, but I really do not know. Maybe I may be wrong also, because I never work on the site kind of environment. Whatever I work is 10.5, and that there is like a no multiple logistic units we follow. That setup I didn't say. Yeah, that is how it will work. So can I continue tomorrow or is it fine?
your wish.
So the simple, so forget about for sites, we do not have anything to check it, at least the core finance operations side. So I am not coming into there right now, but try to understand enterprise unit is linking of your logistic company to financial company. So your
Here I see one department as a accounting office also.
yeah, yes.
So what is the relevance of this accounting office?
It's like operational. So it is like when you have multiple things like accounting office is mostly used in a multi-finance company structure, not like a multi-finance, but in a single country. If you suppose US is a big country, everything is like a big country, but you need to have multiple financial companies. In India, that is also a big country. If you wanted to use multiple financial companies, there you can link between one financial to another financials. Of course, the financial company is same for all those companies, but there will be accounting offices will come into picture, the department come into pictures.
Yeah, what is the relevance of this accounting office then?
It is hard to explain, but it is based on the entity wise. If I go, maybe entity also cannot come into picture because that is a different thing completely. In a single thing, if you want to have two financial companies, generally everyone will go with a single financial company for that whole country. But I'm not getting correct scenario where is the chances of creating two financial companies. I will try to find some good example. Maybe tomorrow I'll try to explain. In that case, one accounting company will be using as one accounting office, another accounting country company will be used as another accounting office.
Let's say if I give you example that my company is making
Mhm.
is into cooling there. So they make coolers also as a finished good, but yeah, they also make a spare part also to uh, to distribute in the market also.
Mhm. but
So
but
they are two basically divisions.
yeah,
So
that
I will
that
say
is two
all profit
divisions.
and loss I need to check differently.
Mm, yeah, even that is possible with a single accounting office, because that is just a goods, but you are operating completely different entity. That is uh, that is doing the same business, similar business, or similar, like if you are manufacturing in the same area, so spare parts and end product also will be manufactured in the same area, so that cannot be a case. But if there is a completely two different entities, one is car manufacturing, one is like a different truck manufacturing, that is also not can come. But I'll try to find an example tomorrow. I try
Hmm.
to end it up now, but we'll explain tomorrow.
Check with the like Tata also, like Tata Steel is also there, Tata Cars is also there, Tata
Yeah,
like
exactly, but that is completely entities they will create. That is a different entities, not like a single entity. But there could be a scenario in single entity, there could be maintained of a financial, See, like, let's suppose like one is a new manufacturing, one is a remanufacturing. Laptops, suppose that is a new, completely new manufacturing laptops. Something is a refurbished items. So there they wanted to see two accountings. How much profit they made it on a new, how much profit they made it on a refurbished. That way it can work somewhere.
In my example also, like they have a common purchasing as a warehouse as a common, but as a
Yeah,
profitability, they want to see how much they get profit in terms of finished goods and how much profit they get by selling the spare part.
uh, exactly, but they're the goods completely different. If it in refurbished, there is a same item code will be same, but how you can differentiate it is a refurbished item, it is a new item. In the spare parts, that is different. Spare part one is item and item is a different item.
Yeah,
But if you are operating in one accounting office, that is a refurbished item. If you are operating in a different in a different accounting office, that is a new item. If you divide in that way.
yeah. In my case, like spare part code are different. They start with 99, and the
Yeah,
finished good product start with 88.
for that there is no two accounting offices are needed. Single accounting offices, you can have a filter. You can maintain account code will be differentiator for you. But for my case, accounting sorry, item type is same, item code is always same. But how can you differentiate between refurbished and new? So I'll continue tomorrow.
Okay, okay.
Okay.